Hello everybody and welcome to a deck building video with me and Eric. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but mostly because our recording days have actually been going to time. But today we finished a little bit in a little spot where it's like, what do we record? So we're going to do one of these videos, and we just recorded a tier list video with Eric, which should be on the channel already or out on the channel very soon. I don't know when this video is going to come out. However, Eric was excited to build around an all-three investigator, and Wilson Richards really seemed to hype you up. So I guess the question is, Eric, what do you want to do with this deck?
I am feeling a crazy request.
Okay.
I want a deck that can get to 5 in all my stats. So I want at least one tool that gives me +1 to all my stats in this deck.
Okay.
But I want to make it consistent.
Okay, okay. Well, Wilson Richards, as I mentioned, is the master of consistency because he just draws oh so well. Okay, but we can call this, we'll call this one Mr. Consistent.
Mr. Consistent, I like that. But yeah, so that what that means is, like, I want 5 for the brain, I want 5 for the book.
Okay, brain might be the hard one because I don't think there's a tool that uses brain, but we can check it out. We can do with tool as much as we can.
Yeah. But specifically what I want to also be able to do is kill things.
Yeah.
So I need a way to kill things.
Yeah.
And I need a way to clouver reasonably well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's look at tools first, and let's see what we got here. So, all right. If we're looking at just the simple +1s.
I like you can click the button to say, look at their backs, which I imagine if you clicked for most of them would just show, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, I mean, this card can get us to a higher amount of brain.
Ooh.
All right, so you want it to be consistent. All of our stats.
So magnifying glass we probably need.
So here's the question. Do you want us to be always at, like, 5s, or do you want it to be, like, when we're using our tools, we're at 5?
When we're using our tools.
Okay, so that makes this a lot easier.
Yeah. It's not, we're not consistent.
We could go like Thieves' Kit. So spend 1 supply, investigate. You may use foot instead of book for this investigation.
Yeah.
So this one allows us to use whichever one would be at 5 easier.
Yeah.
Right?
Because this will put us at 4.
Yeah. 4, because this one doesn't have a boost, but the upgraded version
does.
It gives you +1.
Yeah.
So those will just get us there.
That's perfect.
So we'll throw in 2 Thieves' Kits. So that works for both our foot and our book. But we think we want some, so we want to be, what do you say? We want to be consistent.
Yeah.
So we need some other options on top of that. Okay, what does this forensics kit do? Spend 1 supply, investigate. For this investigation, you may use foot instead of book, and you get +1 skill value. We'll take that as well.
Yeah, that's literally a way to double up Thieves' Kit.
Yes, it's much worse than Thieves' Kit, but it does get the job done.
Yeah.
And again, it puts both of those to 5s.
Yep.
So that's set for that. Okay.
Although, I mean, I guess we want higher than 5, but we can do that with, like, events and stuff.
With skills and all that,
yeah.
But 5 actually is pretty comfortable, especially for a flex.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the old keyring do again? It reduces, right?
It reduces. So we'd only be at 4.
But that technically counts.
Technically, if that counts for you.
Yeah, that for me that counts, because that puts us at 6.
Yes, I'm going to look for fighting first, though.
Oh, yeah, please do.
We want to make sure that we can, like, fight some stuff. He really only has 2 things on this lower level. Unless I'm missing something up here.
Sledgehammer is pretty good, though.
So my first Luke deck, I guess there is this shovel, but I don't think we're fricking with that. Sledgehammer is pretty good. My first Wilson deck was a Sledgehammer deck, and it did the job very well.
Yeah.
So much so that his weakness, Hasty Repairs, which reduces any tests you take on a tool to 0, I was still just, like, tanking through it.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right, level 1 to 5. So we can fight with this fire extinguisher.
Oh.
You get +1 fist and deal +1 damage for this attack.
That's not bad.
Another 5.
Yeah.
Expensive on the XP, but that's okay. That's kind of why we're here.
Yeah.
This card I really like with Wilson. So it lets us investigate with a -1. With the +1 is kind of 5.
It's kind of 5.
But it also allows us to ping enemies. We can deal 1 damage to an enemy, or 2 if we...
remove Lantern from the game.
Yeah, which doesn't exile it, but
Yeah.
just like, so it's one of those things.
So it's not bad.
I really like it.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right. Say less. We have a chainsaw, another thing to fight with.
I was going to say, but that's a lot of experience.
Yes. I feel like for this plan, which I'm kind of also thinking about the consistency, we want to run Fire Extinguisher.
Yeah, probably. And then we probably want to run the 0-cost Sledgehammer.
Just for some consistency is what you're thinking.
Yeah, because that'll also give us enough weapons to draw into that also do other things. Well, at least some of them do other things.
I don't think that's a bad idea at all, especially because we can just use the bottom action and go up to, what is that, 5? We go up to 6.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
That's not terrible at all.
So let's do it. And I think that is kind of it for our tools, but we don't have our brain up to 5. So I think the only way for us to feasibly do that is play 2 of these Hawkeye folding cameras. Alternatively, we can look to see what we have within our class.
Yeah.
So why don't we start there? Let's get out of hand stuffs for a bit. I want to look at just level 0 to start. Oh, we're still in tools. Okay, I was like, why are these just tools? Okay.
Oh, is this automatically sorting for us?
Yes.
Oh, that's wild.
I'm just trying to think of the brain boost.
Well, you know, if we don't boost brain, it's not my...
We're going to figure it out.
Okay.
We're going to just see if we can. This deck is going to be a little bit of a pie in the sky, but we're going to try to make it as consistent as we can.
Yeah.
A pie in the sky flex. What have we got? We have Guardian 0 to 4. Okay. Oh, if only there was a non-unique ally that we could take advantage of this. We could play Holy Rosary. Okay. Here's my question, Eric. How much do you want for your brain to be 5 like everything else?
I don't really care, actually.
Okay.
If we get the others to 5, we don't have to get brain
Okay, then
to
we
3.
can drop that. We can drop
Yeah,
the brain.
we can just drop brain. That's what
right.
I was thinking. Because the brain, like, if we're consistently failing at the Mythos, that's still Mr. Consistent.
Yeah, because we can also, we could play like 2 take the initiatives. Those go like a mile.
Yeah.
To just keeping us alive in the Mythos phase. But what we really want is this tool belt. So each attached asset takes up no hand slots, and its text box treats those blank except for traits. We can exhaust it to choose one, attach a tool asset and play your tool belt, switch a tool asset and play, or detach the attached asset.
Yeah.
So the hard part about this whole thing, this is a pretty good base, but the hard part of this whole thing is now Wilson Richards has horrible card draw.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So what we are going to do, well, first things first, we are going to put in 2 copies of Cleaning Kit.
Oh.
Mostly because it gives us additional uses of our Forensics Kit and our Thieves Kit.
Yeah.
And we're going to look at more tools afterwards, but we're just getting like the foundation.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go like this, and we're going to just write the word draw. And we're going to look for everything that draws cards, and we're going to talk about why we may or may not play it.
Yeah.
So, Glory. After defeating an enemy, draw 2 cards. This is good if we are pure fighter.
Yeah.
A little bit harder on the flex side.
Yeah.
Emergency Cache level 2. Gain 3 resources and draw 1 card. I really like this upgrade.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty down for that.
we have stand together 3. Choose another investigator location. Both you and that investigator draw 2 and gain 2.
Interesting. Not bad. Little experience costy, though.
But it does help the table like crazy.
Yeah.
True Awakening. Choose and resolve 2 of the following in any order. Draw 2, discover a clue, heal 1 damage, heal 1 horror.
That's pretty good, especially for us as Flex.
Pretty good. We're probably going to look at some of these. Okay. So I think we want 2 True Awakenings.
Yeah. I think you're right about the 2 cards for everybody around us.
Yeah, I'm just thinking a little bit ahead right now. The grindstone is 2. Because there's some other pieces I think we want to dig for.
Well, and how much XP are you kind of giving us as a budget?
29 is what I always do for these standalone decks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's tough then.
So that puts us to 26. But we want draw effects. We might have to do it through skills though. But we have the power to make relevant as all part of your plan here.
Exactly.
Because what I think we do want is this card.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. I think we want 2 of these because they give us protection for all of the stuff, making us Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
And then we have a choice. We can either do one of these stand togethers to take us to 29 XP, or we can play one of these emergency cash 2s and a reliable, which I'll let you read.
No.
Or we can play 2 reliables and another 1 experience card.
I think we need more draw.
All right, then we will do 1 copy of Stand Together.
Yeah.
And if I was playing this game, if I was playing this myself, I would take it in the thick of it for a second Stand Together, but we're not going to worry about that.
We're not going to worry about that.
Because this deck is mostly just trying something out.
Yeah.
All right, so we have all the XP in our deck. So I think what we do now is let's go quickly look at our tools again.
Yeah.
And see if there's stuff that we want to get for more. So we have Forensics Kit and Thieves Kit to help us get stuff. And remember, all of these cost 1 less.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 2.
That's pretty solid.
We want to be able to get more resources, so we're probably going to look at some ways to do that. But I think we want to at least look at level 0 to see if another tool jumps out of us. So what do you feel like what you're missing from your kit? Do you want to be able to evade enemies, or are you happy with just like killing and getting clues?
I think if we are going to be killing and getting clues, we need more weapons.
So there's not many good weapons that we have.
Yeah.
We kind of just have the sledgehammers and the fire extinguishers.
Exactly.
So we could kill by events instead.
We could kill by events. What do we have for evasion, though?
We have Anchor Chain. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of tools don't really...
And we've got the pitchfork, but...
Yeah, that's pretty slow.
Yeah.
So the hard part about the sledgehammer is it takes up 2 hands. Realistically, we don't want to play the sledgehammer. We want to play fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Sledgehammer is there as a panic button.
Yes.
We use it, we kill something, then we throw it away with other tools.
Exactly. And I think we do push to the limit. The thing you're doing with Silas.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that also works with Lantern.
Yep.
Which is also kind of a pseudo weapon, if need be.
100%. So actually, we're probably pretty good for weapons, so I think you're right.
But another event that kills would be nice, though. We probably don't want to say no to that.
Yeah. What does the crowbar do again?
It allows us to investigate or fight. I think we have better tools here.
Yeah, I think we do too.
So yeah, Anchor Chain would be the thing that evades.
Yeah.
In theory, you could play Handhook as another thing that kills. The only problem is, once again, Wilson doesn't really have card advantage.
Yeah, and we don't want to go below that, so I don't think so.
So if I'm looking at this, I think the only thing I'd want is an old keyring.
Yeah.
Just for like a little bit more tool consistency. And then, you know what, maybe not. maybe not. And I think the reason for that is because...
What does the pocket telescope do? No.
So this card's really crazy because it came out and everyone was like, "Oh, that's neat." Turns out it just breaks some campaigns. It's like the most unassuming and busted card like they've made.
I immediately was like, I should put that on Luke Robinson.
It would be so in the Innsmouth campaign we're playing, it actually just like destroys it. It just like turns like the whole campaign into freaking dust.
That's funny.
Okay, no, we want our skills.
Mm-hmm. Sled dog.
Because we want to have the card draw.
Mm-hmm.
So we want 2 manual decks because we can use them with both Thieves Kit and Forensics Kit.
Yep.
We want 2 Perceptions because we can use them with Lantern, Thieves Kit, and Forensics Kit. And we want 2 Overpowers to do that.
Yeah.
And then I think if we really want to be super consistent, we want something that deals damage in the events. I usually take toe-to-toe. We don't have an ally in this deck. We probably need some survival then.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me take the initiative.
Which was at 28 cards.
Yes, we have 2 more. Do we want an ally?
Yeah, what are our ally options?
I'd probably take Guard Dog or Tetsuo because he digs out items. So that's probably Tetsuo.
I was going to say, we probably want Tetsuo because that can be kind of another pseudo draw. And it gives us slightly more about the same soak.
Yeah, so he can dig out... So Tetsuo, when he dies, for an item, so we can grab... So he grabs stuff from our discard pile or our deck. So all discard pile, 9 from the deck. Which means Lantern can be grabbed. He can search out our tool belt, which we really want to be able to find.
Mm-hmm.
Nose of the Grindstone. I mean, in theory, we could go to a 1 of Nose of the Grindstone and 2 level 3 stand-togethers.
That's probably better.
Because I feel like we don't really need... Like, we don't need 2 of these. And card draw will help us find everything else quicker, which means that we might be able to get Nose of the Grindstone easier.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go for it.
I was going to say, it feels a little frail. It feels a little to me like... But I guess you do have the Perception and the Manual Dexterity, which goes well with the Thieves Kit and the Forensics Kit. No, it's probably not fragile.
So the only thing I'm looking at is maybe we don't need Cleaning Kit, but I do like it for more uses out of our other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like out of our Forensics Kit, out of our Thieves Kit.
Mm-hmm.
But really, we're the flex. How much do we need to do is the big question of the day.
Yeah,
right?
We're usually going to be doing it only as long as we need to do to... And Tetsuo is kind of a cleaning kit in his own way, too, if we desperately need it.
So I guess the question is there anything in our accessory slot? So we could play Chemistry Set, my beloved.
Yeah.
It's a tool that lets us investigate and maybe get some more stuff.
And that will give us a +1.
Yeah.
I see it. I actually do think it's in there. Because it's also going to gain us resources, and we weren't able to fit any...
Yeah, we have no economy. Our economy is basically stand together and our ability.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, our deck's actually super cheap, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Tetsuo and Tool Belt are expensive. Nose of the Grindstone's expensive, but this actually has some economy in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then stand together. Yeah. I actually like this deck.
Yeah, I actually think the Chemistry Set brings it together really well, because you're not actually playing for the higher level scores on Chemistry Set. You're usually succeeding by 0 or 2.
Yeah.
If you're succeeding.
Yeah. I think this is a pretty fun time.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Good old Mr. Consistent. We should honestly do some standalone scenarios where we just play scenarios that you've already played, but you can try different deck ideas out to see what
would
works
love
and
that.
what doesn't. So
Yeah.
we'll do that. We'll do that with Mr. Consistent here. Because I think this is a good one for that. So let me just also just create the share so it doesn't go away.
It thinks that we only have one forensic kit.
Oh, that is strange. Maybe I only put one in. Let's fix that because we want two. I did only put one in. All right, what do we go to a one of here? Realistically, probably manual dexterity.
Yeah, of all of them.
Yeah. Good eye.
No problem.
Yeah, I love this. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's a little bit fragile to Mythos, but in theory, you're going to be flexible enough that it's going to solve enough problems that you're going to be okay.
I imagine our experience train is getting to Thieves' Kit probably as fast as we can.
Fire extinguisher as well.
Yeah, those two, and then kind of everything else. I think Nose of the Grindstone is fun, but it's probably not...
Priority?
No.
No, I would also make True Awakening and Stand Together pretty high.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy how... I mean, I guess this is 12 XP here.
Right?
Yeah, how little it feels for that, but I think this is a fun little flex deck, and I think it would be a good thing to try out.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
All right, well, if you enjoyed this, let us know in the comments if you want to see Eric do some standalones with me. Also, just I think it's a good way to experience more Arkham
Yeah.
as well, so let me know in the comments if you want to see that. In the meantime, thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and as always, GG's!